Don't miss BYU Spectacular, October 7th and 8th, featuring Tony Award-winning Broadway star Brian Stokes Mitchell and more. Tickets on sale at BYUtickets.com. BYUtickets.com. Don't miss Extreme Bull's Last Chance coming to Nephi, Utah, September 30th. See top competitors as they ride the meanest high-flying bulls around. Visit UtestampedeRodeo.com. UtestampedeRodeo.com.
Dave and Degenevic, a new conversation.
All right, here we go.
On KSL News Radio, 102.7 FM and 1160 AM.
Imagine if, we're living in Salt Lake County and we're all just told to get out. Leave. Because there's fire moving towards your city, your county. You just get out. You leave your, memories behind. You leave your neighbors behind. They're behind you in the car because everything is at risk of being destroyed. I found out today as I was reading a CNN article, that's what's going on in South Lake Tahoe. I did not know things were that bad in South Lake Tahoe. And I've been there several times. I love Lake Tahoe. It's a great escape for families. But they're in some trouble right now, and it's bad. They have told residents in the city of South Lake Tahoe and El Dorado County there, they got to get out. They're under an evacuation order. Here's one of the residents there. She told CNN she's really, really afraid right now.
Everything we're leaving, our hotel, our whole town, our jobs, everything. Just saying bye to our town, possibly.
They're leaving their town, they're leaving their jobs, they're leaving their homes, they're leaving paperwork, they're leaving pictures. They are just getting out. In fact, some of these people don't have anywhere to go, so they're sleeping in Walmart parking lots. The fire has just been raging there for days, and I don't think there's any rain in the forecast. We're going to get Kevin Eubank, KSL meteorologist, on the phone in about 1 minute because we got to ask him when is the rain going to happen for California, and what does it mean for what I think is the increasing smoke that I'm seeing in the air outside here at Broadcast House today. When is that going to go away? CNN reporter Dan Simon was in Lake Tahoe, and he just did this incredibly in-depth report. I'm going to play just a short little clip from it because I want to get to Kevin. But here's what he had to say about the massive destruction that fire has already caused. I want you to listen to this.
The Caldor fire has scorched more than 126,000 acres and leveled at least 461 single homes in less than 2 weeks.
Okay, time out. Let me play that again.
The Caldor fire has scorched more than 126,000 acres and leveled at least 461 single homes in less than 2 weeks.
461 homes are gone. Did you hear that, Kevin? 461 homes in the Lake Tahoe area have burned down in less than 2 weeks there. It's horrible.
It is horrible. And these fires in California are epic. And the smoke that's coming from these fires, the loss of property, the displacement of thousands and thousands of people, this is a result of years and years of drought, years and years of forest management, all converging on some epically dry forests, epically dry conditions, and now we've got an epic catastrophe on our hands.
Well, and I was reading a news release from the Forest Service, and the national forests in California are closed. They finally, and this news release just came out a couple of days ago, they closed the national forest visitors. Why? Because of a fire situation going on there. And I'd imagine firefighters are exhausted. I know we've sent several firefighters from Utah to other states to help fight these fires, but these forests are closed until September 17th because of this very reason. Is there any rain in the forecast over there, Kevin, at all?
There's not, no. And part of the reason is because of our summer high pressure. Typically, the summer months in California, that's why people live in California. It's a beautiful, nice, pretty calm weather-wise. They don't see a lot of rain through the summer months. And it really takes getting into the fall season where we start to move the high pressure away from us and get that out into the Pacific, and then they can start to see some of those storms. But right now, no. People ask me all the time everywhere I go, hey, when are we going to get rid of the smoke? Like, we've never seen smoke like this. It's never been like this. And you're right. We've never had smoke like this because we've never had fires like this. And the only way to get rid of the smoke is to extinguish the fires. And that, in the sense of man being able to extinguish the fires, that's a pretty tall task. It's going to be a combination of heroic firefighting and a lot of help from Mother Nature to bring in storms to help douse those mountains and get that fire put out.
It is frustrating that we get a good dose of rain and, wake up the next morning to still smoke in the air. And that's because it's wafting over from California?
That's right. So this smoke is what's called atmospheric. This smoke plume from this huge fire is towering 10, 15, 20, 25,000 feet into the atmosphere. And so that gets caught up in the jet stream, and then it just comes right over to Utah, which is our natural flow for here in the state. We bring in from the west. So that is frustrating. And not only frustrating, Debbie, we've had rain with smoke. So it's smoke, it's raining outside, and it's smoky outside, and you're like, how is that even possible? But this year, it's proven that this is something that can happen. And we talked a little bit about a week ago on KSL television. MIT did a study that smoke in the atmosphere actually contributes to a higher electrical output for electrical storms, thunderstorms, and it has the potential to increase rain because the smoke acts as an additional condensation nuclei, which makes the raindrops bigger. That helps explain in part why we've had crazy electric thunderstorms here, and we've had crazy rainfall totals over the last 2 months. It's because of the smoke. The smoke has helped enhance the type of weather we're having here. So not to say there's a silver lining or a good thing to have smoke, but it actually has made for, I think, some of the bigger rain totals we've had here across Utah.
The flip side of it is I haven't been motivated to go hiking in it.
or exercising or doing anything,
Nothing.
You and everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, it's really stolen a good chunk of the summer away because I get out and hike almost every day, and I have avoided it because, I don't know what this stuff is doing to my lungs, but it doesn't feel good when I'm breathing it. My eyes feel itchy, and I'm just tired of it. So we're looking at several weeks of this yet, Kevin?
Oh, yeah, Debbie, until we extinguish the California wildfires, this is our pattern. And there is no changing it. The only flow that gets us out of the smoke is a southerly flow. That's why today in the valley we've seen improvement. I'm on the East Bench and I'm looking out. I can see the Oakers. I can see Antelope Island. We've experienced improvement, and that's because we're bringing in these storms today out of the south. The minute those storms curl over to the east, which is going to be tonight, by tomorrow the smoke's going to waft back in, and by the weekend it's right back in place. And so I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I love to be the optimist and say this is what we hope. This is one of those things that until those fires are out, the smoke is in our pattern all the way through the fall. And if it continues, which it shouldn't, but hypothetically, until the fires are out, the smoke is with us.
Can I go anywhere? Can we all hop on a plane somewhere masked up, Kevin, and head to what state to get out of it? Is there a state nearby that's not going through this? Are we all in this together?
If Canada would let you in, Debbie, Canada might be a nice place. But the truth of the matter is that all the western states have many fires, and anything that's east of these fires, because of our flow, is seeing smoke. And if it isn't Utah, it's Idaho. If it isn't Idaho, it's Nevada. And so you really have to go thousands of miles away, Midwest beyond, to get away from that the daily smoke that we've been experiencing.
Let's go, Kevin. Let's just go.
See you in Canada.
All right. Thanks, my friend. Kevin Eubank, KSL meteorologist. Always appreciate him calling the show live. He's so smart. He is so smart when he walks us through this information. I feel smarter. But I'm disappointed that we're going to be stuck with the smoke for a while, because I do think it is keeping a lot of us from doing what we love to do in the summer months, and that's get out and enjoy the mountains. I know some people still are. I saw a bunch of people running, jogging along the side of Wasatch Boulevard the other day in this, and the smoke was pretty thick, but good on you. It's not for me. So I've given up running outdoors. I've given up hiking this summer so far, and I'm exercising indoors only, but I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Here's praying that for some reason, Kevin's wrong. Kevin's wrong, and that for some reason we get, just torrential downpours in California to help firefighters gain the upper hand on those fires in South Lake Tahoe and the Dixie Fire that's also burning in California. Straight ahead, KSL Television's Matt Gephardt live on the line because the cost of treating COVID at the hospital, even if you have insurance, is about to go up.